Alright, going along NASDAQ here. This is right prior to the, what was that, 750, 810 macro during Asia. We're entering off of a inversion fair value gap that you'll see me annotate in a little bit. And we're targeting Tuesday AM session high. And that high was 3118.75. We have our sell limit for 3117.50 because that's all we need for our lucid eval. So I don't want to overshoot that consistency target. And I like how we have the high that we made at 354 directly below that AM session, that Tuesday AM session high. So I see that as relative equal highs. Everything on the higher time frame is being respected. We have a 1 hour order block. That price had traded down into, failed to reach its mean threshold, so I see that as bullish. Yeah, everything looked good. 15-minute looked good. And right now we're trading just above also a 5-minute fair value gap, and you'll see me highlight and annotate that in purple. And now we have entered the macro. So at this point I want to see price begin to make its move to the nearest liquidity, and I believe that being the draw, that Tuesday AM session high. So right now I'm checking, keeping an eye on the 5-minute, 4-minute, 3-minute, 2-minute, and everything looks in my favor for price to continue upward. All the way to the left of the chart, we have a reclaimed fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, but I don't annotate it just because I don't want it to cloud up the chart. But I'm watching how price is reacting with that. I want to see us close in the upper half and close above it. So at this point in the trade, I remember looking at the sub 1 minute time frames, and I'm a little concerned because we have those smooth lows that we had formed right above that 5-minute fair value gap. They're relative equal lows, and I'm hoping that price stays well above this 5-minute fair value gap. But we had taken that first buy side target of 31.12, and that would have been a perfect terminus for myself as well, but I figured that we were so close to that New York AM session high that it would likely draw to that. So I was looking for best case scenario there. adjust my stop a little bit, and I'm risking roughly, right, yeah, I went from risking 8 points now to break even. And so right here, I'm just thinking, okay, just need one little more push. But if you look at, and right now I'm really focusing on the sub 1 minute because I'm seeing a potential what was it? It was yeah, I'm seeing a potential market maker sell model form. So at around like 8, what are we at? Yeah, 8:12. So right now there's an order block there on the 1 minute, and I annotated the mean threshold in red. I want us to stay above that. That's like kind of my last line of defense. Even though my stop is not below that, I want to give the trade breathing room. If we fail to close above that mean threshold of that order block, I'm gonna look to end this trade early. And right here is when on the 32nd, and that's when I ended. Yeah, I just didn't like the way we were forming. It looked like a market maker sell model, and we were gonna look to attack those lows, those relative equal lows with the 5 minute fair value gap. So we ended this trade with roughly $165. Really happy with me noticing that price was going to move against me. So yeah, that's all she wrote.